did I put my tape? What's going on YouTube? Danny Mikol here, and I'm back with another video today. This video is going to be of me taping my hockey stick. So I'm going to show you guys how I like to tape the blade of my stick and the handle of my stick. So with that being said, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so first off we're going to start with the handle here. So what we're going to do is we're going to take our white tape. Nice fresh clean roll of Howie's tape. And first we're going to start at the top. So make sure that you have your plug in. That's always one thing, because you don't want anything falling down your stick and scratching it up or anything like that. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a little piece off and we're going to do a little half wrap. Okay, so we're going to start on this side here and we're just going to hold it there like that, and it wraps around the back. Now what we're going to do is we're going to extend it out to get the twine here. So you pull it out and you're just going to twist it. Twist the tape up so it's a real tight twist to it. Gotta get that loose tape off. Okay, make sure that this is still even at the top. It's not too important. I mean, your hand's gonna be up there, so it's gonna be tearing it up anyway. So now that you have that, what we're gonna do is we're gonna wrap it around here, and we're just gonna candy cane down. So right about there, I would say. Maybe just a little bit longer. So if you need it longer, all you do is pull the tape out of it, wrap it up a little more, and then boom, you have another wrap. So now right here you're going to find the sticky part, and you're just going to finish the wrap here at the bottom. Do one complete loop around. Okay, just like that. Now from here we're just going to work our way back up to the top, and we're going to match that top part. So we're going to wrap. Ooh, geez. That was a little bit crazy. There we go. Alright, so we're going to wrap it around. Now you want to go about halfway just so you don't have any open areas in your tape. Now it's not going to look too smooth, but it's for grip. It's not really for looks, you know what I mean? So your glove's really going to feel well on it. So right here, once you get to the top, you're just going to want to make sure that, so you keep your plug in at the top, what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to wrap it around once completely at the top, okay, and then you're going to do one and overlap it. So you see how this part right here is coming out? When you go around, just do maybe one or two kind of wraps around the top where you have that overlap. And that's just to get a little bit of a knob on there to, you know, grab onto if it comes off of the ice. So now what we're going to do is we're just going to cut the tape off. Just like that. Okay, so you're going to fold that up. Now you're going to want to pat it down, and then at the very top, as you guys can, let me show you. As you guys can see right here, how you have the tape kind of, it's overlapped. You're just going to want to crease that down, and then it'll rub off flat, just like that. So then there you go, guys. You have your grip right here for your fingers to go through, and you'll be able to feel that real nice in your hockey glove, and provide a little bit extra grip on your handle when you go to shoot. So yeah, that's how I tape the handle of my hockey stick. So now let's get into the blade. Okay, so yeah guys, now we're going to move on to the blade. So right here I have my Howie's Hockey Wax. I'm very low on it, and it's been lasting me a whole long time. So I might have to go back and stock up on some of that. But so now we're gonna tape the blade. So I do have my ripcord trigger too here, if you guys didn't already notice. So what I do is I just do a heel to toe tape all the way around, covering the entire toe of black tape. Just kind of a preference of mine. So so honestly, where we would start is right about where the where you have that texture of the blade. You know how they have this kind of like a checkered design on it? Right about where that stops, which is just before the curve of the heel here. So what we're going to do is we're going to start right there with the black tape. So I'll take my black tape here. There we go. So we're going to want to set it right there, right on the heel. And I mean, you can start a little bit higher up too if you guys wanted to. You know, if you want to start here and go, or just do the toe, just the exact same method, except for I'm starting back here. And it honestly probably would save you some tape, but I think that's a little bit too far back for me. So I'll say we'll start right there. Okay. Alright, so now that we have it right here, we're going to want to go under, and we're just going to want to wrap it halfway. And by halfway, I mean if you have the whole entire strand of tape here, I guess that's how you would say it, about halfway would be right in the center of that. So the edge of this piece of tape, well, I mean it's all the one piece of tape, but this of this strip of it, we're going to want that to line right up with the middle, just so we get a perfect overlap. So we're going to go up and over, just like that, keeping the same distance, or close to the same distance between each one. Some players only want their stick tape this far. So what they would do is they would just cut it off and it's good to go. Maybe wax it a bit. But I like doing the entire toe. So what I'm gonna do here is pull it all the way down. And with the same motion, we're gonna want to keep it square, or we're gonna want to go up. And just like we did with the handle of the stick, how we left that overlap, we're gonna do that too. So if I pull it down here, like that, you're gonna want to just kind of edge it out. So we're gonna have, it's gonna be square here. So I'll show you guys the back of what I'm doing. So right here, I have it, I just have it squared off. So I pulled it up like that and pull it down, and then I squared it off. So you have this corner piece here. Then just all we're going to want to do is do the exact same thing and go back. So if we turn it over to the forehand side, without tying up the tape, going to want to go across. It helps if you have a little bit of tape to work with, so you pull it out a bit so you have that leeway. And then boom, right there. And then we'll have a bigger overlap, and it'll overlap the entire toe. So we're just going to flip it back over on the other side. And as you can see, it is overlapping. We have the little hang off of the excess tape. And now we're going to wrap it one more time. And then boom, the entire toe is covered. So I'm going to go and cut this, cut the tape off. Okay. Alright, so this is what your toe will look like when you're doing it so far. So you have the heel all the way up to the toe, and you're just gonna want to brush that down, just kind of get it right up against the stick, and then you're gonna have this hang off on the toe here. So where we squared it off and cut it, it's just the actual toe is right here, just below it, and we're just gonna crease it over the one way. So you can see See the curvature in the end of the blade? And then we're going to crease it over the other way. Like that. So then you get a nice solid crease there. Then we're going to take our scissors and just very close to the toe, possibly hold it up a bit. We're just going to go ahead and trim it right off. Just like that. Okay, and then maybe just kind of rub it down so you don't have too much of a hangover on it. And there we go. So there you go, guys. That's how we do the blade. And then the way that I prep it with wax is I just load it up. I just load it with wax. So take my Howie's wax here, and we're gonna start, and we're just gonna go right across the bottom. A nice thick layer of wax all the way to the heel and all the way up to the toe. And I do the whole entire blade. I mean, I probably won't use the top of the blade, but I don't know, I just like to do it. So there's the front, flip it over to the back. And there you guys have it. Now some players will take a puck too, and or maybe the edge of their tape, or you know, just any other hard edge, maybe the edge of your can that your wax comes in, and they'll just rub across it just to thicken it in sometimes. But I mean, I'm fine with how it is here, so you know, I load it up with quite a bit of wax, so I don't think I need to rub it in anymore. Okay, so that's been the video, guys. That's how I prepare my hockey stick for my games and practices. So if you guys did enjoy this video, please be sure to leave a like on it, and maybe drop a comment down on what videos I should put out in the future. If you guys want to watch my most recent videos, one will be popping on the screen right here, and one will be popping on the screen right here, and you can just click right in the middle to subscribe. So yeah, guys, with that being said, this has been Danny Michael. I'll see you guys in the next video.